had me from the start. By the way you stare, the way you rolled up on me, yeah. Man, I felt your energy. Wasn't used to being loved and treated differently, yeah. But something went wrong, the signals got crossed, and now we're on completely different pages. Let's go where we were, where no one gets hurt. Baby, keep it right there, don't you stress the flow. You're trying to pick the pace up, we should take it slow. Baby, keep your focus, don't you make me change my mind. If you love me, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Will you take me on a trip? Always up and down and back and forth in merry-go-round. I just wanna get it right, but when you go left, I'm stuck here feeling left behind.
Through thick and thin, for better or for worse. After 20 plus years of marriage and 3 children, my parents are sharing their love, care, and wisdom throughout the world. Spreading this love won't be hard for them because it's simply in their DNA. I present Donnell and Angelic Jackson.
Hey, welcome in. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. My name is Donnell.
I am Angelique.
And welcome to Divine DNA. What's going on, dear? What's going on? How you doing?
Doing wonderful, love. How are you?
I'm doing well. I ain't seen you all day, so I kind of miss you.
Yes, we have not seen you.
Yes. So we have another episodes. The Kings are here again. I'm excited because we're here again today, and just me and the wife have been talking, and then just so guys let you know, we're going to get ready for the Kings and the Queens to be on stage together, and that's going to happen in August. We'll definitely have a date, so look for us in August, the middle of August, for the Kings and the Queens, and we're gonna do our thing. We're gonna show out, and we're gonna do our thing and have a good time.
Yes.
Before I go on, I definitely want to talk about our lady in the community. And, we have a lady who we've been advertising in the community lately. She does great work down south in Miami, and we're definitely very pleased. And we told her we're definitely going to show her off every opportunity that we do get, because we love the work that she does. And it's similar to what we are soon to be doing, Divine DNA and the 305, and soon to be doing some things that she's doing. So we like really, really, really love the things that she's been doing. And we're going to be working on doing something. We're still got some things working here in our new place of residence here in Jacksonville, where we're going to try to be doing some things in the community. It's a slow process, but I want to start somewhere. Hey, Lady Blue, thank you for coming through.
Hey.
So let me go ahead, and Queen B is in the building. If you don't know, now you know. She's in the house. What's good? Who else we got? Brit. Hi, ultra famous Brit's in the building. Oh, Miss Jessica, how you feeling?
Hey, everybody.
Glad everybody's here. So let me go ahead and show off this little commercial here that we got for her, and we'll go from there.
Yes.
So we'll go from there, and here we go.
We all know that community can make the world a better place. And with all that's going on with inflation, food deserts and shortages, the housing crisis, and a multitude of different issues surrounding us today, community is more imperative than ever. That's why you need to follow up on an organization like the Village Triage, located in Miami, Florida. Village Triage is a grassroots organization that focuses on bettering the community through mutual aid. They volunteer their time by collecting donations from clothes to food to distribute to our folks in need. They collaborate with many other organizations to ensure that we are all constantly fed, clothed, and even get haircuts, amongst other things. This organization is the definition of community, and you can find out more about them on their Instagram and website. Slide on over to Village Fridge.
Yes, yes. Yeah, she's an awesome person. We went there and we saw everything that she did behind the scenes and the stoves, the kitchen, everything. And it was definitely awesome to be there. And we almost didn't come to Jacksonville because of it, because it was just amazing things that she was doing.
And she made us want to stay.
Correct.
She invited us to cook. She was like, "You all can come and cook any day." And,
yes.
it was our first meeting. And that's the kind of invitation she gave us.
Yes, very, very welcoming, very welcoming. So shout out to her. I know she's in class because she says she takes classes around this time. So give a special shout out to her when she does watch this episode. So yeah, we're getting ready to do our thing, babe.
Yes, time for the kings to come in and speak. Yes.
You know, I got to show our intro. I know how much you ladies love our intro, so I'm going to show it again because I know how much you love the King's intro. I know.
Yes.
And Queen B back there smiling. I see you. She's so happy to see this intro. She is. All right, babe. I see you on the other side, love. What's up, guys? What's up?
Hey.
Hey, I had to make sure I played that because, Queen Bee was requesting our intro. So I had to make sure I played it for her.
Hey, there's a good bunch of good-looking kings out there. I don't, blame them.
How can you, you blame them? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
You can't deny the ladies what they want.
I mean, exactly. They wanted it. Now they got it. I mean, hello, we're here. What's up, guys? How you doing? How's your week been? How's your week been going on?
Well, so far so good for me. How about you, Cliff?
Been a great week so far.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Keep the momentum rolling.
Our other king will probably be in soon. He does drive trucks, and I wish him the safest travels. But he does always come through, so he will be in shortly. But nonetheless, I'm glad he is safe. That's the most important thing. So, guys, to jump right into it, I know last week we talked on deceit and forgiveness, just personally in relationships and things like that. But I know you guys have been And one of the things we didn't touch on, I know you guys, you guys have done business or have conducted business, your own business and things like that. And hey, Chrissy made it, y'all.
Outstanding.
Yes, you guys have conducted business. I think Scott, you say you're a mechanic, and then Cliff, you do fitness type. You do some of everything over there. So how does that? Have you guys ever dealt with any type of people who have just said one thing and done something else when it came into the business practices? Have you guys dealt with deceit in business practices?
Oh, sure.
Whoa! Did I touch a nerve? Cliff, like what?
From employees to customers to vendors. Yeah, everybody's got a story all the time.
Whoa! I think I've touched the nerve here with the king.
Yeah, I got
Really?
bit by a heck of a shark. That's for sure.
Oh my goodness! So tell me, like, what is something that really just? I mean, I deal with customers in the job that I have, but I know you guys have, businesses, or you've had businesses that you've done. I mean, how was it like just dealing with people who just are deceitful? I mean, how do you deal with it?
You want to start, Cliff?
Sure. Yeah, so I got hit pretty damn hard. Let's say about $75,000. And yeah, I learned how strong I was and what I could create when I had to create it. So going through my journey, ultimately people do their best to fix what's outside of them instead of focusing on what's inside of them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's no one's fault because we're trained to fix what's outside of us instead of what's inside of us. And I say, just like you clean the lens off of a movie projector,
Mm-hmm.
you have to clean the lens. You can't clean the outside because it won't do anything. It'll just stay in the lens. So I went through my process and I realized the world really is just working for me if I allow it to. And so if I can look within and say, okay, how did I get in this situation?
Right.
So I learned, like, I don't have to work with crappy clients. I don't have to work with people who are going to do me wrong. I don't have to do any of that. And when I'm dealing with deceit, I can say, how can I spot a deceitful person sooner than last time? Like, let's say I find one, then I say, okay, how do I speed that process up? How do I make that faster so I can catch them before I get burnt or put into a bad situation? So that's the game I like to play.
Can I ask a question, Cliff?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you talking more in reference to about employees that you've had, or are you talking more about clients that you've had?
Mine has been more clients. Yeah,
Okay.
Mine has been more clients than employees.
Okay.
Yeah. But ultimately, what I look at it, because I look at principles and philosophies, and I say, like, culture, right? So we're speaking of the culture and saying, what kind of culture do we want to have? And that's with employees, that's with our clients, that's with people that we work with, that's with higher ups. Like, what culture do I want in my vicinity and in my game?
Right. What about you, Scott?
Well, I mean, running a small family-owned auto business, I got it. It's not the hardest, I think, for me with all of them was when an employee sees you. That's the toughest, because when you run a small business, it becomes a family.
Right.
I mean, we're talking less than 10 people in my business, so we all take care of them. Even when times got hard, over with COVID, we always made sure the guys always had a paycheck, food on the table. When you have a small business, sometimes things go rough.
Right.
But we always took care of them like they were one of our own, like our own blood. So when one of them steals from you, takes from you, tells you they're gonna do a job and do it in a certain fashion, and they half-ass it. That's hurtful. That's really hurtful. When it comes to customers, very similar to like Cliff said, you get to a point where you're good enough, you've built a good enough business, and you know your worth. That's a key to a lot of it as far as dealing with customers, knowing your worth and saying, you know what, I just don't want you as a customer. You're bringing aggravation to my life. I don't trust you. You're not the kind of clientele I want to deal with. So there's that. I think because I did it for over 20 years, it made me become a more patient person. Because when I was younger, if you ever tried to deceive my business, especially like my dad, that's taking food off of his table. And the
Right.
last thing you should ever do is hurt my family. Because again, this is a small business. So anytime you decide, you say, hey, go ahead and do this job for us, and then you don't want to pay your bill after. Well, now I have a problem with that, because now we've spent money to buy product for you asked for, and now you don't want to pay us, and now you're taking food off of my table, my family's table, my parents' table, and that's when I lose my cool. I mean, I'm sure I can speak for both of you. You know that you got to come out of us individually before you attack my family, before you hurt my family. If you hurt my family, that's when I'm going to attack 10 times harder.
Right.
So, but yeah, I mean, I've dealt with it plenty over the years.
Oh wow. And see, in my case, I don't personally have like I'm working towards having, me and myself and my wife, we are working towards having a business. And technically I feel like we already do. We definitely already do. And if I can go back to when my wife was dealing with real estate, you have somebody who would say, yes, I'm going to sign this, and I'm going to get this house, and I'm going to do this or whatever. And all of a sudden they turn out to not be as truthful as they said they are. They end up finding somebody else, finding another realtor, finding somebody else to sell them their house after you've shook hands, you signed papers, and then to have that done to you, that becomes a hurtful thing, and during that time when she was an agent, I felt like I was an agent as well, because I was working alongside of her. So for that to happen, it was a very hurtful thing, So when you deal with people such as that, how do you to delve into forgiving that person? Do you personally, just for yourself, do you just personally forgive that person just to keep from holding a grudge, just to keep from looking at other people like they're not going to be the best potential clients? Do you forgive that person, or do you continue holding that and using that as a sign to say, okay, well, this person seems to be the same as the other one? Does that make sense to you guys?
Yeah.
So
you go first, Scott?
So how do you go about? I mean, do you necessarily forgive that person, and not to forgive, not just for them, but for yourself. So therefore, you'll be able to move on and be successful in the business that you have.
Go ahead, Cliff.
Okay. I think being a human being is so simple and so complex at the same time. So I believe everyone's doing the best that they can with the beliefs that they have, the resources that they have, and the tools that they have available to them. So when it says, can you forgive a person? I can always forgive a person because I can see that person in me, whether that's a person of integrity or non-integrity. depending on the circumstances that they've been dealt with, depending on their cards. And the other piece, I know we have stories running in our head, right? So even if a person has a belief system, like they're not being deceitful just to be deceitful. There's a reason behind it. They're trying to get something somewhere, even if it's, I can get this faster doing this. And it doesn't really work. Like the truth of the matter is, if you want to get at the top of the game, you don't get on the top by screwing people over and stabbing people in the back. You always be playing a lower level game. And so in that lower level game, ultimately I'm saying like, okay, how do I make their life better with this connection that we have in this moment?
Mm-hmm.
I think too often we look at just ourselves, and when we're frustrated because we felt betrayed or someone gave deceit, it's you hurt me. And the truth is, they're just a living human being, just as we are living human beings. They're going through life and they are lost. That is a lost individual, a lost individual who needs to be found.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's not to say like, oh, just stab me in the back, I'll turn around and let you. No, that's ignorance. But if I can play a game of knowing, just knowing and knowing what they can be and knowing the pathway that they're going and knowing the consequences, because they're going to run into the wrong person eventually.
Right.
It's only a matter of time before they run into the wrong person who's going to do a lot of damage.
Right.
And so when I can openly just have an ear for a person, like, hey, why are you doing me like that?
Right.
You know, I saw it. I saw the writing on the wall, and I just want to know why. Because that leads to conversation. And when you lead to conversation, you give a person the opportunity to be empowered and to do better than they did the time that they did you dirty.
Wow. Yeah, that's deep. Yeah, some people in the comments, Mandy says, I've learned to just forgive, but remember, you're capable of that. Right. So true. We have some other comments. Chrissy, it's not my job to forgive them. That's between God and that person. I forgive myself for being deceived and keep it pushing. I like that. I like that. And thank you for coming in, Chrissy. Chrissy's coming in all the way from Canada. We've gone international. Nice. Say, forgive the person. I got you. Queen B, never forget what happened. Be ready for the next encounter. True. Exactly. True. And Mandy agrees with Queen B.
Yeah. That's a funny saying. Like, it's almost like, because everyone's saying such beautiful things. A scorpion's still a scorpion. That's what they do. They sting. So am I going to get mad at the scorpion for being what it was designed to do and what it knows what is normal for it to do?
Right. Wow. That's on point. I like that. Right. Is that Shayna? Did I say that right, Shayna? Right. And even if I forgive you, I'm not working with them again because at this point you're putting my family at risk. Ooh. I like that. I like that. And Mandy's saying, interesting. Oh man, they've been commenting. Go for it. Fool me once, shame on you. No chance to fool me twice. I feel you. Oh, my buddy. Okay. What's going on? Welcome in. He says, so true. They owe themselves. I owe me my forgiveness. Forget them and move on. It's hard sometimes, but we have to for sanity's sake. And my friend here, Noel, is coming from Nigeria. Yes. We've gone international, babe.
Moving along. I love
it. Yes. Oh, man. So a lot of people are definitely agreeing with what you said, and I definitely agree with you too. The wrong person. You say the wrong person is me. Oh, yeah. I don't want to mess. Don't mess with me. Yes. Queen B says, well spoken, but you just cost me money and minutes. I gotta leave them at this point. True. True.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she feels that. Yes.
What I love about the game of life is regardless of what decision you make, it's just taking responsibility of that decision. You know,
Right.
if a person wants to hate and be angry,
Yeah.
go for it. Just you got to deal with the consequences of that thing.
Nice. Mandy says true, but we as humans have to train our minds to think at a higher level.
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah.
Facts.
I love that because one thing, you know, it's interesting. I had one client and he was so angry
Mm-hmm.
with a particular family member. And so what I did with this client is I just got angry at this particular family member with him.
Right.
And I had a reason for that because that anger started subsiding. We don't want to be angry. It's
Right.
not in our nature. We are loving beings. So speaking of like we have to train ourselves to be at a higher level. We're already there. We're already there. We want to be that.
Exactly.
People don't wake up saying like, how can I screw someone over today? They're lost. They're scared.
Right.
They need something.
Mm-hmm.
Even with the reverse of saying like you're hurting my family. Guess what?
Mm-hmm.
No one can hurt my family. I'm
Exactly.
unstoppable.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's how I feel. You're not gonna hurt mine. You're
Yeah.
not gonna do it. And even in the job that I have now, you have some people who try to beat the system.
Yeah.
You know, and they try to beat the system, but then when they try to beat the system, that affects me. That affects what I bring home. You know what I mean? And that can affect my well-being, such as my job or getting me in trouble. You know, you may have some people who try to beat the system, you know, because I'm in the cell phone industry. They try to beat the system by getting phones and getting multiple accounts and then taking those phones off of that account and putting them onto a different account. And I ain't got time for that. You're not about to do that because you mess up my money. So my money
Yeah.
that I bring home messes up the things that goes on, you know, at home.
Yeah.
You know, Nate says when Scorpion comes in under disguise of a butterfly, I'm going to be mad. Yes.
So today I spoke about a rabbit with snake teeth last week. So I
Yes.
totally get you on that one. Going to pet the bunny and all of a sudden, God, it's got poison. Ah.
Exactly. You know, and when you deal with people, I deal with people on a daily basis, and it just becomes a headache to see when people try to come in and try to deceive you on a daily basis, and you wonder like why, you know. I believe in karma. You know what I'm saying? You come in, if you try to take something away from, try to take advantage or try to take advantage of a business because you're trying to come up. To me, that when you go back outside of that building, to me, something can possibly, and I don't wish any bad things on anybody, but that may happen to you tenfold.
Yeah.
Back and you're wondering like, damn, why is this happening to me? Well, remember that time back when you did the thing? Here it is, you know. But it's just amazing to see how people actually do that. And then I've as far as forgiving, as far as being a forgiving person, I guess when it comes to forgiveness, I guess I want to say I've gotten better in a sense to where I just don't, I'm not, I don't know if it's better, but I've gotten to a point where I'm not so quick to say, okay, we're cool.
Yeah.
Because, you know, being with the people or being around the circle that I have, it's like they put up bullet points to let you see, okay, well, if you do this, then this can happen. Well, if you do that, then that can happen. Yes,
Yeah.
Chrissy says holding on to anger is really only a detriment to yourself. Stealing your happiness is worth more than all the money and time in the world. Let me shine bright. Blow out your own candle. Mm,
Yeah.
yes.
You know, so not so much of a deceit topic per se,
Go for it.
but I had a family member, and as you can tell, I speak in a certain way because I don't like throwing people under the bus. It's just not the
Mm-hmm.
game that I play.
Mhm.
But this particular family member was like he would just spit out venom and toxicity. all the time. I was trying to figure out, like, I ended up understanding him more and understanding his journey and understanding why he spit out the toxic, just constantly spitting it out. Now, the part that was super, super hard for me, though, was he's on his deathbed. He has cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And it's me and my mom, and no one else is there. They know he's getting ready to go. No one else is there. And I'm sitting there like, no one deserves that. Like, no one deserves that. But the truth is, he did create his own reality. His own kids didn't come. His own kids didn't come to see him off.
Wow.
That was hard for me. Really
Wow.
hard.
Wow. Wow.
And so I know what we are doing with the energy that we use. When we do deceive a person, when we hurt a person's trust, it will hit us. Yeah, karma's a bitch. But even then, it's like, I don't remember how the saying goes exactly, but God will never bet on you if you're alive. You always have a chance. That's the game that I play. Is You always have a chance. You always have a chance to be a better you than you were. And if you are the best you, great. Keep being that.
Right.
Keep sharing it with others and show others how to do the same. But we're all in this floating rock, doing the best that we can. And when you start seeing dark enough stuff,
Mm-hmm.
you just have just love in your heart, because you get to see, like, what a person's actions can really, really do. And it's hard to watch. It's hard to watch sometimes.
Yeah, I've seen some things to where people are just, you start off giving people, your heart, and you have people who take advantage of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You start telling people, hey, I'm here to help you, and then they turn it back on you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that becomes hurtful, because all you want to do is help them. And then it gets to a point where you have somebody in the background, you have some other people in the background, in the ear, technically deceiving them, in a sense, or kind of like being, behind the scenes puppet master without, you can't see the strings, but they're doing certain things, and then therefore they're doing that to benefit themselves. But then at the same time, while you're benefiting yourself, you're hurting other folk. You know what I'm saying? And by you hurting other folk that had no ill intentions, you know what I'm saying, had no anything. Welcome back, sir. Anything to you didn't do anything to you didn't do anything to hurt them, but the way it was perceived is if you were trying to hurt them, but it wasn't even that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it just becomes hurtful, because all you want to do is allow people to grow. Just like we're doing here, we want people to grow. And when me and my wife come on this platform, and we bring other people on, we bring other people who are like-minded. We want everybody to grow. You know what I'm saying? We're not here to take advantage of anybody. We want to grow. We have a passion. That's why we're here. But when you have people out there pulling the strings of other folk and, hurting you in the same sense, you think about it, it's like, oh man, I'm not worried about it. There's a little part of it's like, damn it. All I want to do is help.
Yeah.
That said, we got some we got the comments coming through. Maddie said, that's when I learned to retract myself and exit stage left. I like that. See, I like exiting stage left. Left gets a lot of exits. Yes. Chrissy said, the energy and effort you bring directly equates to the amount of access you get to me. Little effort is little access. Yes.
Yeah.
What else we got here? I have a
All right,
saying, off the backs of others.
you guys want to fill me in on the question since I had internet problems?
Yeah, you had a little internet problem, but it's all good. You're back.
Well, you know what? It wasn't even my service. It was an actual Chrome problem, a Google problem.
Really?
I swear,
Oh,
I had to switch to a different internet browser to hook up. Makes no
Wow.
sense.
Wow. You know, the internet has been on something lately.
Yep,
It
something that I don't like.
It has. It has. To sidebar, the wife went to the post office yesterday, and their internet was down. Everything about what they had to do, tracking packages, they couldn't do nothing.
mhm.
Okay. And that's down. Huh? What can we do? You
Makes
know,
no sense.
it doesn't. But you know, hey, we need to start going back to pigeons and.
Right.
Welcome back, Scott. You made it though. You found a way.
You
They were
Stop you.
they were reliable. Oh, usually I was swearing at my phone. I'm going, why is every time I come on this show there's a problem? And I was getting so mad.
You know what?
I was getting so mad.
felt that. I felt that because when I didn't see you come back, I didn't say it out loud, but I said, I know Scott cussing the phone.
Yeah, I'm probably a little redder than I was before when we were on the show. So
That phone came all kind of everything.
little steam coming off.
Oh
right.
man!
What was the question that we were addressing that they walked in on?
We talked, man. I don't really remember, man. What?
Oh, we can move on to the next thing. I don't care.
Something about maintaining patience.
Yeah.
During technical difficulties.
Not when it comes to phones. No patience.
Hey, so I do have to ask this one question. You have Android or iPhone?
I'm an Android guy.
All right.
I'm an Android guy. I don't. Well, I think that my big hang up with Apple is that it's so proprietary. That once you buy an Apple product, you have to buy everything Apple. And I don't like that. I like open source markets. I like, the freedom for different creators to do different things.
We about to get into a whole nother show because I've
Apple or Android.
What are you?
We're gonna stay on topic because we about to go into a whole nother show. I have Android.
You're an Android guy?
I'm an Android guy. Don't. I'm gonna take a quick
break. Cool.
But listen, yes, the Android, and we're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna come back to some of these comments. I got a lot of comments. I want to make sure we touch on these comments, and then we'll definitely fill you in when we come back. So just stay tuned. Let me take this quick break, okay?
See you guys soon.
Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every day for exclusive programming, special events, and a community to call home, where we invite you to explore, change the way you look at and live your life, and go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, we're gonna go to some of these comments because we had quite a few comments. I know I see some Apple lovers out there, but we're not gonna go there. Whole nother show. That's a whole nother thing. We're not gonna
We
go.
can gladly do a show on it later, though. I'm okay
I know.
arguing
Listen.
this point.
Whoo boy.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm going through this exact circumstance with my 13-year-old daughter.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
I'm an Android family. I only subscribe to Android. I bought her a Galaxy S21 last year, and she's thrown it. She's broken the screen on it. Okay, no problem. I told you anything that's on it's a responsibility to fix. No big deal. All her friends have Apple, and I said, so what? I'm like, Apple gets stuff way after Galaxy gets it. So like, why not stick with the good stuff? And, oh no, it's kind of easier for schools. You know what? You want an Apple phone? You pay for it. I'm done paying. I'm done buying phones.
My man. Guess who we got? He like this. He like looking in like a I'm here. Welcome in.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
All right.
Good.
Good.
Listen, I told him you driving. You had to get settled in. So you know.
Mr. Jackson.
You made it.
Man, this daggum Atlanta traffic something else. Boy.
Hey. I can't do it.
How y'all feeling today?
We good.
Welcome in. Feeling good.
We good. There she go. There she,
Queen B, I'm sorry.
You know you in. You know she gonna get on you.
Leave. It's the Atlanta traffic. I was supposed to be here like some hours ago. I'm like, man, we got accidents here. Well,
it'd be like that sometimes, man. Well, we're glad you made it and glad you're safe. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
That's the important thing. Let's put up that joy for life. Let's put up that comment that Chrissy had. She said the largest network was down.
T-Mobile.
In Canada. She in Canada.
Oh.
I got it. Canada's largest network was down for 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago for almost 24 hours. No phone, 911, internet, cable, the whole. Damn. But that 24 hours was deep, boy, wasn't it?
Bet it was.
That's a deep 24 hours.
You take away folk internet, it's like, oh.
Huh?
Okay.
We can hear
You're cutting out a little bit on my end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's buzzing in and out.
Yeah.
God forbid I get the rest of the show with all four kings here, at the same time.
Yeah. So Chris, just to fill you in, we was talking about we was recapping on Deceit, but we was talking about in the business aspect. And I know you out there, you driving your trucks, you deal with a lot of people. So you want to fill us in on some people who may have been deceitful in some of the things that you've done, and how did you deal with it?
Brokers. Brokers for transportation are the most deceitful people you will ever meet, ever in the business world, or at least the transportation world.
Wow.
Because they're gonna tell you one thing, like they'll charge one thing to. There's no transparency in the transportation world at all, none. So for me, when I was an owner operator, I had my own authority. A load to be put. We have this load board. It's an app on the phone, and they post all these loads on there, and you can pick whatever you want. But then a lot of brokers will call you, and they'll say, "Hey, I got this load. Are you in the area?" You say, "Yeah." What are you running it for? And they'll give you a number, and the only time that I was able to catch it was I was taking a military load, because on military loads, they actually have on the bill of lading or the paperwork, and it shows how much they paying for this load. So you'll charge the military. Let's say you charge the military $10,000. But you ain't gonna tell me, but you only gonna give me $7,000. So now you don't cut off more than 10% of what because you're only supposed to get 10% of the load. Now you taking off more than that, And you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting out here now. I'm the one out here. First of all, the
Chris.
what I'm picking up ain't the right thing. The weight of it ain't the right weight. So I'm having to reconfigure and do all kinds of other stuff because of what you told me. So when they do that, it makes it bad on other truckers. So then but what the big companies do, the big transportation companies do, they try to run the little man out. So they'll take stuff for cheap, and they can do that because they got so many other loads that they can take this one for cheap to get you, suck you in to be their customer. But then they can take it for cheap. But then that leaves you out, me, the little man, because I can't take it. I can't run it for that cheap. So now you're making it where all the freight across the board is cheap, and it's pushing me out because now I can't afford to do, everything I'm supposed to do. Does that make sense? Like I can't afford to pay my bills now because you got freight. Everybody thinks the freight is the same across the board. No, that's not how it works. It goes by weight, permits, if I need a pilot car driver, police escort, all that stuff, insurance, fuel, all that stuff goes into place. So you got to literally break that stuff down to how much you do per day. But if the rates are low and the fuel skyrockets,
Right.
guess who ain't getting no money? This guy.
Damn.
So I literally went out of business. And now I work for a company, and I actually like it better as working for a company because just give me a W-2, pay them taxes, I'm good anyway.
So
I ain't gotta pay insurance and all that stuff anymore.
So I guess with all that happening, there's no need to ask you about forgiveness because that don't sound like anything was forgiving in that story whatsoever. So we'll skip that question.
No, ain't nothing.
There's nothing in that story you told. There's nothing forgiving at all.
Well,
no love lost.
there's no.
Well, because you can run to a broker that he'll. I gotta make my words right, He'll screw you on one load, and then make it better on the next load. But that load could be 2 loads down. Do I forgive? Fuck no. Excuse me. No. I do absolutely. I absolutely do not.
Say it like you mean it. Say it with your chest.
Once you screw. Listen, Queen Bee, it's a saying. Screw me once, shame on you. Screw me twice, shame on me. You're not finna fuck me twice. You only give me once. That's it. One time. You got one time. And your one time is your first impression, is your last impression. You better figure it out.
Yes.
I 100% agree with that sentiment.
Yeah. Oh man, that was beautiful. How you said? Say, no.
So eloquent.
You're never gonna get me twice. You're never gonna get me twice.
Yes. Oh man, that's beautiful. I think you had left. We were talking, Scott. I think you had your internet issues. We were talking about it. About, I think it was the same thing. I guess you dealt with. How did you deal with? He said he's standing on it. Exactly.
Oh yeah.
There's no back end. It's stamped. Yeah, it's been sealed and
signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours.
And notarized. It was notarized too.
Notaries. I don't trust notaries.
You don't trust notaries? Why you don't trust notaries?
A notary stamped a signature that was forged of mine. I don't trust notaries. Oh. And yeah, it was a divorce settlement agreement.
Oh no. Yeah, you don't play with that.
it was saying that I would pay my ex-wife $25,000. So when I went and got my lawyer, I said, they said, well, what you want to do? I said, well, shit, the judge said my signature is worth 25,000. I want them to understand that my signature is worth 100. That first of all, that $100,000 bond that notary got from the state, and second of all, yeah, it's gonna be worth $125,000. We can figure that one out. I had a really
Somebody
good lawyer
playing
too.
games.
Wow.
That's
Oh, yeah.
somebody playing games.
Yeah, that's the wife is saying that's illegal because you know my wife was a notary, so she said
Oh yeah,
that's illegal.
that's very illegal. That's why that $100,000 bond. Let me go and get that. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I don't mind. And you gonna pay my attorney fees too, 'cause whatever my attorney charge, you gonna go ahead and pay that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell them go ahead and charge whatever the fuck they want. I don't care. At that point, if I'm right and I know I'm right, yeah, man, charge what you want, bro. Put it in there. Well, I had a Hispanic female lawyer in Florida. Whatever you want to charge, I don't care. Run that shit up.
Say whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
that's it.
I ain't paying
for it.
Long as you know I'm not the one that's paying it. It's not coming out of nothing that's coming to me. So you need to have my $125,000, and then you need to have your shit separate, but it need to come from them. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, run me my money. And like if
I gotta get you. Hey, Chris, I'm gonna need your cell because I might need some advice. So.
Oh, okay. I got you. I got you.
Yeah, he did. He came in hot today. Yeah, he did. He came in hot. Oh man. Well, man, guys, I'm so glad that you guys came through. And of course, as you can see, the ladies are loving it. And I honestly can't wait until we all back here again, because the ladies are ready to get on stage with us. You know. So
Yeah, I thought we were doing our show with them tonight.
No. That's a preparation. Because first off, you know I got to have the intro. Because they're not coming. Listen, I got to get things right. Because you know I intro's fire, but I got to make sure
it is.
Yeah, I mean you saw how bad Queen Bee wanted me to put that intro up. You saw she was like, hurry up. Hurry, you know what I'm saying? In the background, she's like, hurry up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was like, you know, the intro is like the bomb. I mean,
so pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Our intro is like the whole like coming to America, like, you know, he coming in. And theirs is like, you know, Joanna Man. All right, I get it. Hey, you know,
their intro is good, but the one that we had is just
it's better.
Well,
It's better.
You know. but see, in retrospect for us, like, right, in our defense, you know, they got, you know what I'm saying, better looking people. You know, they got them, and then we got us. I mean, we look all right, but they look good. Like, you got beauty versus beast. So, you know, you got to even it out somewhere.
Makes it fair.
That's good. I like that.
Hey, you know what though? I think all. Hey, I am honored to be amongst three other very handsome kings. So you know what? Don't knock yourself, Chris. We all getting it done.
Off the cuff, I show will be 2 hours. Like, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I show will be 2 hours. Listen, we definitely have to plan it out. Me and the wife have been talking. Yeah, me and the wife have been talking. The queens are going to come up along with us, and we plan on coming back in August, the middle of August, with the kings and the queens together. So yeah, we're definitely got to make sure it's done right, you know, and things like that. As far as the topics, I figure before I close out the show, maybe me and the wife will come up and we'll talk about some of the topics maybe that we've been talking about. I don't know if she wants to keep it a surprise, but who knows? But before we close out the show, I'll bring up the wife and we could probably discuss it though. You know what I'm saying? But see, not him. Who was backpedaling?
I gotta make sure. I gotta make sure I shave my head and get everything. You know, I gotta be pretty.
Oh yeah, we gotta. We'll be straight around that. Trust.
You know,
I'm
make
pretty
sure I'm
sure.
on time. Tell them, look, I ain't driving out.
Yeah.
I ain't driving out at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I gotta make sure I'm ready.
I show up on time. I just got crappy internet service, so like we all got issues. I got to get better. So
Got you. Well, we got some time. We definitely gonna plan it out. But do you guys have anything you guys want to say before we close out? Get ready to close out. You guys have anything you want to say? I mean, regardless of what it is, anything you want to let the people know?
I just want to thank everybody for showing up. I appreciate everyone who left comments, and I'll tell you, Chris, I totally get you on the being screwed portion, because I haven't even gone into my promoter versus fighter stories. They're real. It gets very, very real.
There's got to be a lot of deception in that.
Oh yeah. And here's the thing. So I'm always looking for the opportunities, though. And there's a fighter who is now a promoter, and he's calling out some of the stuff that's going on. Because I also look at okay, people are going to be people, and systems are going to be systems. And when you can get the right people with the right systems, more people win. That's the name of the game. And so I just always remind myself that. But you don't have to give them any love. I'm not telling you to do that. If you want to, they can go screw themselves. It's on you. But I have a lot of fun with you guys. I love all the different personalities, the different stories, and hearing everyone's journey. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Amen to that. I said it right from the get go. I felt honored to be amongst these three other kings, and like I said, I'm honored to be here with three great guys coming from all different backgrounds. I got my own background. I going through, and but we all have a story to share and share our experiences with each other and with the people who watch the show. And I hope they do enjoy it. And I apologize again for the internet connection. Try to get a little bit better on that. It's
cool.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all too, man. Like I enjoy coming in here on Wednesdays and seeing y'all, man. It's like make me feel good. Give me something to look forward to being like. I'm trying to be better, Mr. Jackson.
You're trying to be better.
I've been trying to get like Mr. Jackson. Sometimes I have my days. I'm like, sometimes I say, what would Mr. Jackson do? Sometimes I'm like, man, no, the hell with that. Excuse me. What you think this is? So I've been trying to get better.
I feel you.
I'm running.
But I definitely like to thank you guys for coming through. Being able to talk about relationships and things like that is a passion for me and my wife. And you guys are definitely helping it by being part of the panel. And everybody else who's part of the panel, gotta give a special shout out, of course, to my beautiful queen in the back. Love you so much and things like that. Gotta give a shout out to Queen B. She's always there for me and the wife, and I appreciate you so much. Brittany and Deez, I appreciate everybody in the comments who come through. Nay, Miss McLeod, didn't know your real name, but now I do. She's coming all the way from Canada. Chrissy, Canada. My boy Noel, he's coming all the way from Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just a pleasure just to be up here, and we're definitely looking forward to coming with the kings and the queens on. We're looking at August 17th, I believe. But like I said, when I get ready to close out the show, me and the wife will talk a little bit more about that as far as some of the topics that we want to talk about or whatever. But once again, guys, appreciate you guys coming through. Me and the wife will close out the show. If you guys want to stay in backstage, I appreciate you. If you do, I know you have lives and things to do. If you have to go, by all means. But I thank you guys for coming through. I really do appreciate it. And I can't wait till we get together soon. Got to do this. I am enjoying this so much. So let me close out this show, guys. I appreciate you guys coming through. You know what I'm saying? I got some new brothers. Some new
Be
brothers.
blessed, gentlemen.
Yes,
Be blessed.
you guys be good. And
The same. Thank you, everyone.
yes, sir. I'll talk to you guys soon. Let me go ahead and let me take a quick break, okay?
All right.
Hey there, in the mood for some style? Well, make your way over to queenbeehustle.com. Miss Hustle don't play no games now. She gave y'all options, keychains to multi-purpose trays to t-shirts. Select products can even be customized, all of which are made by this beautiful lady here, Miss Queen Bee. Head on over to queenbeehustle.com where hustle and creativity uniquely meet. Hey, hands looking a little plain there. That's okay though, I got you. Just head over to Nail Beauty by Brittany. Wait, don't tell me you don't know who she is. That's okay, that's fine. It's a good thing that ... here. I'm here to tell you. Nail Beauty by Brittany is an upcoming establishment that makes everyone's hands look pretty to boost your confidence throughout your daily basis. You get all these custom nails at a very affordable price. With proper care, these nails can last up to 3 weeks. If you head over to Brittany's social media, you'll see all of the custom nails that she has made thus far at a very affordable price. This company was made by this beautiful young woman here, Miss Brittany. Now y'all go over ahead and get your nails pretty, y'all. I'm showing up in.
Queen.
Baby love, King.
Talk to me. How we do, babe? How we do?
Oh man. It was amazing, love.
Thank you. Definitely looking forward to having all you ladies up. Do you want to give them you want to tell them a sneak peek of some of the things we discussed?
Well, we've discussed a gamut of topics because we see so much going on out in internet land and these relationship groups and people just commenting on their personal pages in general. Is so much going on. People are taking, when it comes to relationships, people are really taking too much foolishness. I don't care if you've been with your spouse for 20 years. If it's been 19 horrible years and one good one, you have taken too much.
Yes.
And if you are still arguing over minor things, like them not looking out for your comfort and only looking out for themselves. I saw a comment where a woman was talking about, but I don't want to give away too much.
Don't give too much.
We want to talk about doing too much, going too far, staying too long. We want to talk about all of that.
Yes, and that's just
that going on.
That's just one Wednesday. We plan on doing this 3 Wednesdays. It's gonna be a 3-part series with the kings and the queens. I mean, we even gonna get down
to sex.
Yes, the kings and the queens. We're gonna get down
money.
And start talking about sex, money, all that. We gonna put it up.
And we are not talking about money for sex because that and marriage do not go together.
No.
Except for certain couples, because certain couples got together because of tricking and carried tricking into marriage.
Yes.
So
don't give them too much. Don't give them too much, Tiger. Don't give them too much. Don't give them too much.
That's not a real marriage. That's not a real marriage.
Queen going in. Don't give them too much. Stand down, Tiger. Stand down.
I'm just saying.
I know, baby. Don't give them too much.
I know I gave a little too much. It's hard not to go in because I don't want any misunderstandings.
Yes, Queen. Yeah, my baby going in, y'all. Boy, y'all. Woo. And to have these discussions, sometimes when we have these discussions, it be, man, it just be awesome to have these discussions when we talk about the shows and we be getting in and we have our, we have how we want to do certain things and our beliefs in this, and it excites us. It really does excite us. And that's why we're so, yeah. I mean, we're so excited about doing the show. We're unsure if we're going to have a live episode next week. We're probably going to wait until the kings and the queens come back before we come back. We don't know yet. Y'all will know. We'll let you know. But
we'll let you know. But we want to make sure we prepare our topics and
Yeah.
we get all the insight. And
Make sure our people
when we
ready.
hit you with the heat, we will definitely hit you.
Have a
with
Kings
the
and Queens
heat.
stretch. Get the stretch on. Stretch because
Mhm.
we coming with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
We coming with y'all. Better stretch. Y'all better stretch. Y'all, because what they say, money for sex, marriage. Got it. He said money for sex and marriage. I got it. Excited.
And see, that's what we try not. That's the misunderstanding we trying to avoid right there.
Yeah. Money for who? Yes. So she said, my heart.
Yes, Mandy. That's not what we mean.
Yes, excited. Yes. So we definitely will be talking about. We're definitely gonna have some good topics on. If you just so happen to see a replay, just know the reason that we have a replay up is that we're making sure that we're prepared. Our queens are prepared. The kings are prepared because we want to make sure we bring you a great show. Okay. I deserve to get paid for the. Nay, stand down, Nay. Stand down. Stand down. So without further ado, we will see you guys soon. Stay tuned for any type of we're gonna be on. I think we're gonna be on TikTok. We're gonna be advertising this show and everything. So just look out because you guys know we're gonna be out there.
Mandy's protesting. Mandy says, excuse me.
Oh,
I need y'all to be live next week. Excuse me.
I see that. Yeah, she's like sir.
Ma'am. Well, we're going to let you know.
We'll let you know. We'll definitely let you know. That's why we said we're unsure. We're just trying to get you. We're trying to get you ready for this goodness that's coming up in August. It's right around the corner. August. We're looking at August 17th.
Wednesday.
Yeah, August 17th. I'm sorry. Let me be specific. The 17th of August, which is
we love you back, Mandy.
Which is the third Wednesday. So maybe I said a look. All right, so we're gonna end here because because Mandy's heart can't take too much more of this.
And we do our weekly announcements ahead of time. You always know if we're gonna be live or if we're not gonna be live. So we will definitely let you know and keep you posted. We love you. We appreciate you.
Exactly. We love you guys. We appreciate you. And we shall see you guys soon. You guys be blessed. Be safe. Thank you for coming. Love you.